This morning, new video from a shooting that killed a woman and injured another. It happened on the far west side. One victim was sitting at her computer, they say, when this happened. The Bexar County Sheriff says up to 100 rounds were fired into the home, and the gunshots were caught on a doorbell camera. Lots of gunfire. 25-year-old Novita Brazil was killed. Another woman who was in an Airbnb was also hurt. The two teens who were arrested in this case are behind bars this morning, and they tell us there could be a third suspect. Investigators say the shooters were targeting on a home on that street, but ended up shooting at the wrong home. KENS 5 reporter Henry Ramos with a neighborhood trying to live through the terror and the murder.
A rude awakening while families were sleeping in Bald Mountain Drive. Just before 1 a.m. Tuesday, the gunfire seemed endless. At first, Bexar County Sheriff's deputies out patrolling heard the shots, but didn't know where it was happening. The 911 calls started flooding in. Residents scared for their lives.
Pretty heartbreaking scene.
From night to day, you can see the madness. More than 100 rounds fired into this home, according to the sheriff. 25-year-old Novita Brazil shot in the head. She was on her computer working when she was killed. A second victim, an Airbnb tenant, was hit. She's expected to be okay. Family of that victim was seen at the home Tuesday afternoon picking up belongings.
And I was completely stunned and shocked.
This resident didn't want to be shown. She says she is sad for the victims.
It's just unbelievable that happening so close to home. Right here on our street, this has always been a very peaceful.
Behind the terror, investigators say a 14 and 15-year-old. Deputies say they were in a stolen car. After the shooting, the suspects reportedly took off and led deputies on a chase. They were eventually caught.
And this is our street, and no one should come around disrupting our peaceful life here.
Henry Ramos, KENS 5.
Right now, investigators are still trying to figure out if the third suspect bailed out of the vehicle that police caught up with. The sheriffs also say residents at a nearby home fired back at the shooters, and that's the home that they believe that these shooters were trying to target.